Welcome back. It is the Buckmaster Show on this Monday, February the 8th, in the Green Things Zocalo Village studios. Guests appear on our live line, courtesy Rincon Ventures, Real Estate and Property Management. It's time for our monthly Scam Alert presented by, I think, one of the finest Better Business Bureaus in the United States, the one right here in Tucson. The team over there, led by Pam Krim and Sean Herdrick, who's with me in studio. Sean, Director of Marketing Communications. They do a very, very good job. Not only a good job, but a great job. These are very conscientious people. Sean, good to see you again, my friend.
Absolutely. It's great to be here. Great to see you, Bill.
One of the most beautiful weekends, weather-wise, in a long time. I mean, it was picture perfect.
Absolutely.
Great weekend. Sean, with the increase in unemployment payouts now up to $540 per week, are you seeing any types of scams involving unemployment and benefits?
Absolutely we are. Even the BBB itself has seen over 10 false reports of employees filing for unemployment benefits. And one of those people was me.
Oh, boy.
I was alerted that I had applied for benefits by our HR director, and I had not. But it turns out that someone was using my personal information to falsely apply for those benefits. And with the new rules in place, the unemployment benefits are starting to get paid out immediately because of COVID. And they don't have the usual checks or balances in place. Eventually, the false claims are recognized, but it could take weeks to stop, like the automatic payments. And we've heard many other companies that are starting to receive these claims also. And it's really disconcerting to know that someone has my Social Security information. And we're really hoping to warn others of this not so new scam.
That is really frightening. What happens to people that are like maybe retired people or something that aren't associated with a company, like you had an HR person that notified you, and who's going to notify those people? That's what really sounds scary in addition to me. You have any idea what would happen? I mean, how would you know?
You wouldn't.
Would a credit reporting service help?
It would help if you put an alert on your credit services.
Did you do that for sure?
I did.
What other things did you do, Sean?
Well, the other things I did is I went to the AZ DES, Department of Economic Security, and I filed a fraud report with them, informing them that I had been taken advantage of. And I also went to the Attorney General's office. But I did recently hear from them, and they said they're transferring all of that to the DES. So make sure you file that. And again, always go to your credit reporting agency. There's 3 of them. If you file an alert with one, it'll file with all of them. And that way you can kind of keep an eye on if anyone's stealing your information and trying to get money.
This is like a new wrinkle in the tax season. I mean, it's usually we get tax scams when we get into January and February for the IRS, the filing season. So we should probably talk about tax scams.
No, absolutely. And with the coronavirus is still in full swing and the stimulus payments going out, scammers are really taking advantage of that confusion that many people are having regarding how to file in this very different year. We're seeing phone calls, text messages, emails asking for personal identifiable information, and classic phishing scams trying to get your information and to steal your refund. We're also seeing the scammers posing as official government agents asking for personal financial information and saying that the payments and processing fees are necessary to distribute grants and refunds.
I've gotten some of those calls. I think everybody does, that they're saying that, you're in trouble with the IRS, basically. I mean, that's what they're trying to scare you into taking some kind of action. But what do you do if you think you are being scammed, Sean?
We always recommend to look for the common red flags with all of these. It's the IRS contacts taxpayers by mail. It'll never call you. The IRS doesn't leave a pre-recorded urgent or threatening voicemail.
That this is agent such and such.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
And they'll never initiate contact through an email or request any type of personal or financial information. So if you get that, don't reply to the message, don't open any attachments, don't click on any links, and always make sure that the IRS's website is irs.gov. A lot of them will put .com, .org, whatever, trying to fool you, thinking that there's someone else.
Are they even going into the text messaging as well?
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely. And there's even been reports of social media people, getting direct messages on social media from the IRS.
Oh, through their messaging
and it's just
service
absurd.
on social media, as if the IRS would go to the... to Facebook and then send you, this is your friendly IRS agent getting a message to you on Facebook. You need to call us right away.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah. I mean, they're using everything possible.
And these stimulus payments, this has caused all sorts of confusion, Sean.
Oh, absolutely. And the scammers are out there, and they're taking full advantage of that confusion by claiming that you need to pay for a stimulus check to get it. To provide your personal information to receive it. They already have your personal information. You don't need to go any further.
I mean, to get a check, you've got to give them information.
Yeah, or pay them, with a gift card or something like that. And according to our reports, we watch out for the email or text messages saying request benefit payments. The link will take you to an application, and again, they're just really trying to get your information to steal it and try to get either use it for tax refunds or anything like that. And sometimes even on a phone, the scammer pretends to be calling from a government agency. And the con artist insists that you need to pay money or confirm your personal information before you can receive your stimulus checks. And other times, scammers claim you can get additional money or even receive your funds immediately. And all you need to do is pay a small processing fee.
Oh, to get an extra piece of the pie.
Yeah.
Give a small processing fee to maybe get a little extra money coming your way.
That's exactly right.
It's just hard to believe that they would think, for them to think there would be people that would, that would fall for this. But they do.
Absolutely, they do. And it's just, with all of the confusion surrounding the stimulus, I mean, no one really knows exactly what's going on.
What should consumers do if they think they're being scammed? Your bbb.org is a great place to start, isn't it?
Absolutely. We recommend going to the bbb.org/scam tracker. And this is one of the best ways to inform others that scams are going around and even find out if you may be dealing with a scam. We know that it's embarrassing to admit that maybe you fell for something like these scams, but that experience, I mean, you can help so many others and maybe prevent them from falling for a similar one.
These robocalls, Sean Herdrick, have become incredibly sophisticated. It's a recorded message, but it will say, "How are you today?" or something.
Yeah.
And it's like they want to start the process going on a recorded message.
No, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
I mean, I made the mistake of answering one the other day, and after I hung up, they called me back. In the next 6 hours, they must have called me 15 times.
Oh, my
because
goodness.
they knew someone answered it.
Yeah, and sometimes they'll just say, is this, I'm looking for Mr. Buckmaster, and before I say the word I'm very careful now not to even say the word yes.
That's true.
It's like I'm going to say, well, who wants to know, or who's actually calling, because I don't think it's a good idea if you're being recorded to say that word yes. So
no.
Just a little bit of a tip there.
Oh, certainly not.
Am I onto something there,
absolutely
Sean?
you are. They can use that recording in other types of things, like if you go to your bank account online or things like that.
Yes,
yep.
So a little piece of advice there. Sean Herdrick, thank you very much. Sean, Director of Marketing Communication, with our monthly Scam Alert presented by the Better Business Bureau of Southern Arizona. And again, Sean, it's bbb.org/scam tracker.
That is correct.
And even if you don't put in Scam Tracker, if you just even Google BBB Tucson, you guys are going to come up.
Absolutely.
All right, Sean, thank you very much. Have a great week.
Thank you so much, Bill.
All right, it's the Buckmaster Show in the Green Things Zocalo Village studios. We'll be right back.